Today I'll be talking briefly about the overview of how microbiota associates with breast cancer. I'll be touching on topics that are relevant to microbiota associated in the intestines as well as the breast, and how that contributes to breast carcinogenesis, development of treatment sensitivity, and prognosis. The first topic I'd like to address is the issue of microbial metabolism and how that affects breast cancer. So a concept elaborated by Marty Blazer when he was at NYU, called the estrabolome, defines the metabolic processes of the estrogen molecule in the body. And what I will show you is that there is a precedent to use a beta-glucuronidase inhibitor because estrogen gets glucuronidated and is secreted in the intestines, and back conversion to its aglycone form, estrogen, causes recirculation of estrogen back in the body. So by blocking the enzyme that prevents that back conversion would be very important in trying to prevent recirculation of estrogen and preventing estrogen-positive tumors from growing. The second part, I'll show some clinical data on the association of different breast microtypes and breast cancer. And following that, we talk about specific metabolism of bile acids and how they have been associated with breast cancer prognosis. And finally, conjecture upon how the intestinal microbiome, through actions of dysbiosis and its impact on a variety of other comorbidities associated with breast cancer, like obesity. I'll elaborate on that conceptually because there are very few studies, clinical studies at least, that have been done to make those associations firm. And so this is the breadth of topic that I'll be covering in my talk. It's a very, very new field of study. Only lately there have been a handful of papers really that have promoted the idea that there indeed is a association. Remember, we don't have cause and effect. Even in animal studies, we don't have cause and effect. Very few breast cancer models have been studied. So it's actually very important to go back to the mouse. Unfortunately, we are at that stage where we need to do those studies in order to take them to the clinic. But there are some clinical association studies, and they're strong, and those should be kept in mind also.